Hi everybody, welcome to the digital classes of Narayana Group. I am KSR. Today I am going to explain 27th January Shift 1 paper, mathematics paper, and this is completely a memory based question paper. So probably there may be some variations. Please try to understand this point. Now let's go for the first question. Here A bar, B bar and A bar dot C bar was given and even A bar cross C bar. So in this case the requirement is A bar dot C bar cross B bar minus C bar. So what we are supposed to do is this first one A bar dot C bar cross B bar can be written as minus of box A bar B bar C bar, because when you interchange the vectors B bar and C bar you will be getting minus before that, and after that this is A bar dot B bar cross C bar. How do you find out this one? So simply already A bar cross C bar is equal to B bar is given. So just you can take B bar dot A bar cross C bar is equal to B bar dot B bar. So thereby we'll get the modulus of B bar whole square, and the next one A bar dot B bar, and that can be anyway calculated from the given one because both A bar and B bar are given. And next A bar dot C bar, that was anyway given. So substituting all these values in the given expression and you'll be getting the answer 1. So this is the process of solving the problem. Now let's go for the next question. So that is the vertices of a triangle ABC are given. What is the orthocenter of the triangle ABC? It's a straightforward question. So simply find out the altitude passing through the vertex A, because here orthocenter according to the definition is the point of congruence of the altitudes of a triangle. So in this case, if you know the slope of BC, you can find out the slope of the altitude through the vertex A. So obviously here first we will find out the slope of BC, and then what is the slope of BC. So we can use the formula, that is y2 minus y1 by the x2 minus x1. So once you know the slope of BC, we can find out the altitude through the vertex A. Thereby you will be getting the altitude through the vertex A by using the point slope form. Similarly, in the same manner, we'll just get the altitude through the vertex B, following the same process. Of course, we'll use the point slope form of the equation, y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Take any two altitudes and solve them. You'll be getting the orthocenter, which is the point of intersection of the altitudes. And we know that altitudes of a triangle are congruent. So we can find out any two altitudes because all the three vertices are given. Just find out the altitudes through the vertices A and B, or B and C, or C and A by simply finding out the equation of the altitudes through this equation. Okay, so that is the process of solving this one. Thereby, you will get orthocenter as the fourth option. Now the next one. Okay, here two series were given. Both are in arithmetic progression, of course. In the first one, there are 25 terms. In the second one, there are 37 terms. Number of common terms in S1 and S2 is equal to. So what is the procedure of solving this one? You can clearly see that first one is in arithmetic progression with a common difference 6, whereas the second one is in arithmetic progression with a common difference 5. So whatever is the sequence formed by the common terms, that will have the common difference, which is the LCM of these two. That means 30. So 30 is the common difference of the the series formed by the common terms. Okay, and you can clearly see that 3 is the first common term. So you can take this one 3 plus, because that is the first term. Okay, next number of terms we don't know, n minus 1 into common difference 30. This should be less than or equal to 25th term of the first one. So what I mean is 3 plus, that is 25th term minus 1, which is 24, into common difference, that is 6. So when you simplify this one, you are going to get that value of n as 5 there. Means similarly same process we can follow for the second one also. What I mean is this nth term of the common terms should not exceed the 37th term of the second series. So obviously n is intersection of these two. So thereby you'll be getting the third one, which is there are 5 common terms. So this is the process of solving the number of common terms in S1 and S2. Just take the first common term, and after that LCM of the common difference of the first and second you take, that will become the common difference of the, the series formed by the common terms. Okay, this is the process of solving the problem. Now let's go for the next question. So in this case, it's a very simple problem from the definite integral. Okay, so you can just rationalize this one. So then what will you get? Root over 3 plus x, next minus root over 1 plus x, denominator 3 plus x, next minus of 1 plus x. This is 0 to 1. Now you can clearly see that in the denominator we are just having 2 there, and in the numerator root over 3 plus x, and that is something like x power n. So what is the integral of this one? X power n integral is x power n plus 1 by the n plus 1, and 3 plus x is just a linear factor. So straight away we can write down the integral of this one, integral of the second one, and then value at the upper limit minus value at the lower limit, and that should be compared with the RHS. Thereby you will be knowing the ABC values. So when you substitute the ABC values in the 2a minus 3b minus 4c, you will be getting the 12 as the answer for this one. It's a very simple problem from the definite integrals. Okay, now let's go for the next question. This is n minus 1 CR equal to k square minus 8 into NCR plus 1. Okay, so in this case, first let us take n minus 1 into, this is CR, equal to k square minus 8, and next NCR plus 1. But in the, according to the formula, NCR plus 1 can be written as n by r plus 1 into n minus 1 CR. So because of this reason, here we'll get n by r plus 1, next n minus 1 CR. So this will get cancelled. Okay, and now we are having 1 by k square minus 8 is equal to n by r plus 1. But we know that n is always greater than or equal to r plus 1, because in NCR, n is always greater than or equal to r. In the same manner, in NCR plus 1, n is greater than or equal to r plus 1. So thereby, n by r plus 1 is greater than or equal to 1. So now let us simplify 1 by k square minus 8. Next, this is minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. So you'll be now having, that is minus k square plus 8 in the numerator divided by this one, k square minus 8, of course. Okay, so when you simplify this one by using the Wavy-Coe method, we'll be getting the values of k there, which is of course the first one. So we are basically using the formula NCR plus 1 equal to n by r plus 1 into n minus 1 CR, and after that simply we know that n by r plus 1 is greater than or equal to 1 here. Okay, so that is the procedure of solving this problem. Now let's go for the next question. So according to this one, the value of k is required when 4 points are given which are concyclic. Means lying on the circle means what? They basically lie on the same circle. So what is the property of the concyclic points here? Simply, you find out the circle passing through any 3 points. Then substitute the fourth point in that one. So what are the 3 points here? 0, 0 is 1 point. Next 1, 0 is the next point. 0, 1 is the third point. So we can find out the circle passing through these 3 points. Actually, they form a right angle triangle. Even if they don't form a right angle triangle, still it's okay. Simply, you are supposed to use S plus lambda L equal to 0 concept. This is the equation of any circle passing through the 3 points. How do you use this one? Simply take the circle having 2 points as the ends of the diameter and take the line passing through those 2 points. Then take the equation S plus lambda L equal to 0. Now substitute the third point in this one. Then you'll be having circle passing through 3 points. Then substitute the fourth point in that one. You'll be getting the values of k, value of k there. Here, value of k is required where 4 points are concyclic. So simply, you find out the circle passing through 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 1. What is the equation we are going to use? You can clearly see that these are actually forming a right angle triangle. This is only 0, 0. This is 1, 0. Here we have the 0, 1. So since it is a right angle triangle, circle passing through these 3 points will have this one. What I mean is this AB as a diameter. So what is the equation for this one. Simply you can use x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. So this is a circle having x1, y1 and x2, y2 as the ends of the diameter. So with the help of this 1, 0 and 0, 1, and by using this equation, we'll be getting the circle passing through 0, 0, 1, 0 and 0, 1. Okay, just substitute the points 1, 0 and 0, 1 in the x1, y1 and x2, y2 respectively. Okay, then once you get the circle equation, directly substitute 2k, 3k in this equation. Obviously, you'll be getting the values of k there, and that's going to be the 5 by 13. So we are just using the circle having AB as a diameter, where A stands for 1, 0 and B stands for 0, 1. I told you already, even if it is not a right angle triangle, still we can use S plus lambda L equal to 0 concept. Now let's go to the next question. So according to this one, shortest distance between the parabola and the circle. So what is the shortest distance between the circle and the parabola? Simply, suppose that this is not to the scale, of course, and here we have the parabola y square equal to 4x. The vertex of this one is actually 0, 0. Okay, maybe the circle is somewhere here, for example. Of course, it is not to the scale. Now, the point on the parabola, which is nearest to the circle, first we will find out. How means, take a point P, at which the tangent you take first, and the normal. Okay, this normal must pass through the center of the circle. Okay, what is P there? 80 square, 280. What is A value here? It is y square equal to 4x, means A value 1 only. So 80 square becomes just a t square. 280 becomes 2t. So at this point, take the normal equation. Y plus xt equal to 280 plus 80 cube. So this is a normal equation. This normal must pass through the center of the circle. Then only this p cube becomes the shortest distance between the two curves there. Okay, because normal at any point on the circle will always pass through the center of the circle. Okay, so take the point P on the parabola, which is 80 square, 280. The tangent at this point is actually not required, only the normal at this point. So the normal at this point must pass through the center of the circle. Now the center of this one is what? 2, 8. So if you substitute 2, 8 in this one, you will be getting t value, means the t value for this point. Okay, so once you get the t value for this one, and find the distance of P from the center, that is the CP, of course. Next, minus radius of the circle, which is going to give you PQ, which is the least distance between the circle and the parabola. So instead of using the applications of derivative concept, the maximum and minimum, we can follow this method. So this is the method of finding out the shortest distance between the parabola and the circle. Now let's go for the next question. This is, a piecewise function was given. Here, when x is less than 3, f of x is having some function, okay, the value. Similarly, when x is more than 3, we have a into modulus of minus x square minus 12x, of course. This is 12x plus 7 divided by b into x square plus 12x minus 7. Similarly, at x equal to 3, the value of the function is b. So it is continuous at x equal to 3. So limit of f of x as x tends to 3 from the left side should be calculated from the first one, of course, and that is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to 3 from the right side equal to value of the function, which is nothing but b only. So these three are equal. So if you calculate the first one, for example, when x tends to 3 from the left side, sin 3 minus 3, that is 0 in the numerator, but this denominator is 3 minus step of something less than 3 there. So that is 3 minus 2. So you will get 2 power 0 as the first value. Okay. Similarly, the second one. Second one is what? When you put x tends to 3 from this RHS, means it is approaching 3 from the right side. When you put the value of 3 there, here you will be getting a by b into. And actually, when you put x tends to 3 there from the right side, these two values will be same. So you'll just get a by b equal to, this is b there. But we know that This 2 power 0, 1. So B is 1 here. So A by B is 1. So that means what? Obviously A is also 1. So ordered pair of A and B is nothing but that is 1 comma 1, which is the fourth option, because here 1 comma 1 is not given. So none of these is the answer for this one. So simply it is the continuity concept, left limit, right limit, value of the function, all the three are equal. That's all. Now let's go for the next question. In this case, f of x minus f of y equal to ln of x by y plus x minus y. Then find the sigma f dash 1 by k square. K changes from 1 to 20. So what is the given function actually? F of x minus f of y. Okay. This is equal to ln of x by y means ln of x minus ln of y plus x minus y. Okay. So this is the given functional equation. Now we can differentiate this one partially with respect to x there. So f of x derivative is f dash x. Okay. This f of y derivative is 0 equal to log x derivative is 1 by x. Log y derivative is 0. X derivative 1. So now we got f dash x equal to 1 by x plus 1. Okay, this is what we got. Anyway, they are just asking sigma f dash of 1 by k square. So now what is sigma f dash of 1 by k square? Of course, k is changing from that is 1 to 20. So that's very clearly nothing but 1 divided by 1 by k square. So this is sigma k square plus 1. K changes from 1 to 20. So sigma k square, that is nothing but sum of the squares of the first, that is, 20 natural numbers plus sigma 1 from 1 to 20. So when you simplify this one, you'll be getting 2890, the first option. So this is how we can find out this. Okay, but actually when you observe this functional equation, it's very clear f of x is nothing but log x plus x only. Otherwise, we can apply this concept. Simply differentiate this one partially with respect to x. Then we got f dash x equal to 1 by x plus 1 here. Anyway, they are just asking sigma f dash 1 by k square there. That's all. Now let's go for the next question. This is f of x is given as the matrix 3 by 3 matrix, of course, cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now statement 1. F of x into f of y equal to f of x plus y or not, we can cross check this. So take the f of x, okay, into f of y. Okay, when you multiply these two, what about this one? This is nothing but cos x minus sin x 0, next sin x, and next cos x, and this is 0. This is 0, 0, 1. Okay, into that is f of y. Same way, this is cos y minus sin y, next 0. Next, this is sin y, cos y, 0, 0, 0, 1. When you multiply these two, row by column multiplication, if you apply, very clearly you'll be getting that is what row by column multiplication. You can see that cos x into cos y, next minus sin x into sin y, and next plus 0. So that's very clearly cos of x plus y. So you are going to get exactly f of x plus y. Okay. So statement 1 is true there. Similarly, f of minus x equal to 0 is invertible or not. What is f of minus x? Some matrix is invertible only when it is what? Non-singular. Okay. So in this case, let's take f of minus x. Then what about this one? Cos minus x is cos x only. Minus of sin minus x is plus sin x. Next 0. Sin minus x is minus sin x. And cos minus x is cos x. This is 0. Next one 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now it's very clear. This is, if you find out the determinant of this one, it's 1 into cos square x plus sin square x. So determinant of f of minus x is equal to 1, which is basically not equal to 0. So that means what? F of minus x is invertible. The reason the matrix is invertible if and only if it is non-singular. Yes, it is non-singular. That's why statement 1 is also true there. Okay, that's why we can say that the second one is the answer for this. Now let's go for the next question. Here one more limit problem. Even this is easy. So you can observe this. First one. what is the capital A there? Root over 1 plus x power 4 minus root 2 by x power 4. Just rationalize this one. Then you will get 1 plus. It is actually 0 by 0 form. So we can apply even L'Hospital's rule. You can clearly see that is 0 by 0 model. So we can apply L'Hospital's rule. Otherwise, simply rationalize this one. 1 plus root over 1 plus x power 4 minus 2 divided by, this is x power 4 you take, and into 1 divided by, here we have the root over 1 plus root over 1 plus x power 4, next plus root 2. Okay, if you apply the limit for this one, here 1 and minus 2, the minus 1. But again, if you rationalize this one, you are going to get 1 plus x power 4 minus 1 by this x power 4 into, and here we are going to get 1 plus x power 4. Okay. Next, this is what, because the remaining terms are root over 1 plus x power 4 minus 1. So you'll be getting this value as what? The plus 1, of course. So now if you apply the limit for this one, very clearly, you'll be getting here, that is 1 by root over 1 plus x power 4 and plus root 2 means 1 by 2 root 2 you will be getting. So here the x power 4 will get cancelled and you are going to get what about this value? It's nothing but 2 there. So finally it's 1 by 4 root 2. In the same way, if you now take the next one, what is that one? B, sine square x. To simplify this one easily, better you go for what about this one? By x square you take. By x square you take into x square by. Now this is root 2 minus root over 1 plus cos x. Okay. Because the limit of this one is 1 only. Because as you can see, when x tends to 0, sin x by x is 1 only. So this is 1 only. And here we have what? X square by this one. It is 0 by 0 form. So either you can go for L'Hospital's rule or you rationalize this one. What I mean is, if you rationalize this one and you can find out the limit value for this, because this is already 1. So there we are going to have the, I mean this is what x power, what is the value here? The into x square, no? So x square into root over, okay, this is what? Root 2 plus root over 1 plus cos x by the, and you are now going to have the, 2 minus of 1 plus cos x. So finally, this x square by this one. What I mean is the first part of this one is x square by, this is 1 minus cos x. Okay, this is 0 by 0 model. So the second part is directly we can substitute 0 there. So you'll be getting 1 plus cos 0. So root 2 plus root 2, 2 root 2 here. And this is nothing but 2 root 2 for this. As far as this one is concerned, it is 0 by 0 form. So when you apply L'Hospital rule for this one, otherwise 1 minus cos x formula. So anyway, it's okay. That is going to be 2x by, this is what? Sin x. Okay. So this is 2 into this 2 root 2. You'll be getting 4 root 2 again. So this value of A and this the value of B we got there. So simply find out A into that BQ. And you will get the answer as the 32. So simply rationalizing. Otherwise, you can apply L'Hospital's rule. That's all. Now let's go for the next question. So in this case, two lines are given, L1 and L2, passing through the origin, trisecting the line segment intercepted by the given line between the coordinate axes. Then the tangent of the angle between the lines L1 and L2 is. So it is a simple concept. So these are the coordinate axes, x-axis, y-axis, and this is the origin. And in this case, let us take this point as A, this point as B there. What are the coordinates of A there? Okay, here it's very clear. It's a 5, 0. This is 0, 4. There will be 2 points here, which are points of trisection for the portion of the line intercepted between the axes. What is the portion of the line intercepted between the axes? AB there. Then P is the point which divides in the ratio 1:2. What I mean is BP is to PA is equal to 1:2. Similarly, the BQ is to Q, and that is what? QA, of course, is 2:1. Using the section formula, we can find out the coordinates of P and Q. Okay, once you know the coordinates of P and Q, take the line OP slope, line OQ slope, then tan theta between these two. For slope, of course, once you know the P and Q coordinates, simply you can use this formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. By the section formula anyway, we'll be getting P and Q coordinates. Then once you know that one, use this formula to get the slope of OP and OQ. Once you know these two slopes, the angle between those two is given by tan theta equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. That's all. So this is the formula by which we can solve this one. This is a process, of course. So thereby, you'll be getting the angle between the two lines as this one, fourth option. So this is a simple problem only from the straight lines. Now let's go for the next question. So in this case, cos 2x minus a sin x equal to 2a minus 7. What is the range of a? So this is cos 2x minus a sin x equal to 2a minus 7. Okay. So what is the cos 2x formula? 1 minus 2 sin square x you can write minus a sin x equal to 2a minus 7. Okay. So you can take all the terms to one side. So you'll get a quadratic in sin x there. Okay. And what is the range of a? That's what they are asking. So you can simply take the separation of a there. That's the one thing. Okay. Otherwise, 2 sin square x. Next. And this is on the right side, 2a minus 7. Here we have the minus a sin x. So when you take all the terms to one side, it is 2 plus sin x into, this is what? That is a there. And next, this is minus 8 equal to 0. This is what we are going to have there. Okay. So then you can find out the sin x value. Okay. Sin x equal to minus b. And because we can treat this one as a quadratic in sin x, of course, then it's obviously, of course, we can say that the same thing can also be written as what? Here 2 sin square x, of course. Next, this is, 2 plus sin x into a, but I can write sin x into a there. Next one plus 2a minus 8 equal to 0. So we can solve this one for sin x here. Sin x equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac. That is nothing but what? A square minus 4ac, 4 into 2 into the 2a minus 8 whole divided by 2 into 2 there. That's all. Once you get the values of sin x here, we know that sin x lies between minus 1 and 1. Because for all real values of x, minus 1 is less than or equal to sin x, less than or equal to 1. Take the value of sin x here, okay, which is lying between minus 1 and 1. Then once you put the value of sin x from this one and simplify this inequality, you will be getting the range of a as the second one. So this is a method to be used for solving this problem. It is a simple trigonometric equation. Okay. So convert this one into a quadratic in sin x here. Separate the value of sin x. But we know that the sin x for all real values of x will lie between minus 1 and 1. Whatever is the value of. And at the same time, discriminant must be greater than or equal to 0. And we'll consider this one also. We have to take the intersection of these two cases. Finally, we'll be getting the range of a there. Okay. Now let's go for the next question. So in this case, they have given 10 elements in the set A. S is the set of subsets of A. That means what? It is the power set of A. So how many elements will be there in the power set of A there? Power set of A will be denoted as P of A. So it is the power set of A. How many elements will be there in this one? Obviously, there will be 2 power 10 subsets will be there for the set A, and all these are nothing but elements of the power set of A, which is given as S here. Now, what is the relation R? A is in relation R with B only when intersection of A and B is not a null set. Then only ordered pair of A and B belongs to, what is that one? That is R there. Where A and B are elements from the set S. Means what? Out of these 2 power 10 elements, this A and B can be anything. But if you want to verify the reflexive property, obviously, you take, for example, null set. Null set is a subset of every set. Every set is a subset of itself. So here, we can take null set, for example. But if it is reflexive, then intersection of these two should not be a null set. But that is wrong. Intersection of these two is a null set. So this element which belongs to the S there is not having the same image. That implies it is not reflexive. Okay. So it is not reflexive. Next, similarly, let us suppose that here we have taken, say for example, capital B and capital C, which are the two subsets of the capital A, such that their intersection. Just assume if B intersection C is not a null set. Okay. In that case, automatically C intersection B is also not a null set. So if B and C, are two subsets of A such that their intersection is not a null set, then automatically C intersection B is also not a null set. So that clearly indicates, what is that one? It is symmetric. Okay. Transitive property we can verify like this one. For example, I will take some set B. If not set B, some other name, you can take. So I have taken the two elements like 1 and 2, for example. Next, set C, the set having the elements 2, 3, and 4 here. Okay, next set D. And in this case, I am taking, and this is 4, comma 5, comma 7 I have taken. Now, intersection of these two is not a null set, and intersection of these two is also not a null set, but intersection of B and D is a null set. That clearly indicates it is not a, I mean, transitive relation. It is only symmetric. That's why second option is correct. Okay, now let's go for the next one. In this case, shortest distance between the two lines. And this is one of the standard models. Okay, you can straight away use the formula from the vector algebra. When two lines are skew lines, what is the shortest distance between them? For example, first line is R bar equal to A bar plus T into B bar. Okay. Next one, R bar equal to C bar plus S into D bar. Then what is the shortest distance between the two lines? What is this A bar means? It is the position vector of a point through which the line is passing. B bar is a vector parallel to that line. Same way, even the second one. Second one is passing through the points with position vector C bar and parallel to D bar. Then what is the shortest distance between the skew lines? That is nothing but that is the modulus of box A bar minus C bar, B bar, D bar, okay, by the modulus of the B bar cross D bar. So straight away we can use this formula. And can we use that formula for this one? Means yes, why not? The first one is passing through 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. So that is a point A bar. And it's parallel to this one, 2I bar plus 4J bar plus 3K bar. So we know the A bar and B bar. Similarly, this one, you can take 2 common, then x minus 1 by 2. So we can write down in this manner, x minus 1 by 2 by the, what is that one? The 5 by 2 there. So very clearly, this is nothing but a line passing through, what about this one? This is z minus 0 by 6 means it is passing through 1 by 2 comma 2 comma 0 and having the drs which are, that is the 5 by 2, 3 and 6 here. So very clearly, you can say that this is in the form of R bar equal to C bar plus, that is S into D bar. Directly, you can use this formula to find out the shortest distance between the skew lines. This is a standard question. It's a regular model, and that is the process of solving the problem. Okay, now let's go for the next question. Okay, in this case, alpha is the root of x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. But actually, x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0 have the roots, that is omega and omega square. What is omega? If you take minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2, which is one of the roots for this one, then the next one is automatically omega square. Minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. So alpha, you can take either omega or omega square. Alpha equal to omega or alpha equal to omega square. Now you can directly substitute this one in the LHS of the given equation. What is that one? 1 plus alpha whole power 7. So this is 1 plus omega whole power 7. But 1 plus omega is nothing but minus omega square. This is minus omega square whole power 7. So this is nothing but minus of omega power 14, which is nothing but minus omega square, because we know that 1 plus omega square is 0, and the omega cube is equal to 1 there. Okay, so once you know this one, straight away the LHS is minus of just omega square. On the right side, which one will give you the same minus omega square means directly if you substitute the ABC values from the options also, you can get this one straight away, and that is nothing but this third one. So you put in place of A the 3 there, B equal to 3 and C equal to 2 if you substitute. Then it is nothing but 3 plus 3 omega plus 2 omega square. So here 3 into 1 plus omega plus 2 omega square. But we know that 1 plus omega is minus omega square. So 3 into minus omega square plus 2 omega square, which is clearly equal to minus omega square. So straight away, once you substitute alpha value in the LHS, and you can simply use the options also, or directly compare the imaginary part on the left side is equal to imaginary part on the right side. Real part on the left side is equal to real part on the right side. Either way, it's okay. That's all. That is the procedure for solving this problem. Okay. Now let's go for the next question. That is, find P if 3 plus 1 by 4 into 3 plus P plus 1 by 4 square into 3 plus 2P and so on up to infinity equal to 8. What is the P value? That is the question. So in this case, you can take first term in every bracket. For example, 3. Next one, 3 by 4 square. And obviously the next one will be 3 by 4 cube and so on. This is one bracket. Next bracket will contain P common. Then it is 1 by 4 plus this one is 2 by 4 square. Next one 3 by 4 cube and so on up to infinity. This is equal to 8. First one, when you take 3 common, it's a infinite GP. Second one, P into, it's a AGP concept. AGP concept also you can apply for this one. Okay, so what is the first one? The first one, to calculate that one, you use the formula A by 1 minus R, which is the formula for the sum to infinite terms of GP. Similarly, what is sum to infinite terms of AGP? You can just apply A by 1 minus R plus dr by 1 minus R whole square. This is the sum to infinite terms of AGP. Okay, so if you apply these two, you'll be getting the P value as 9. Okay, that is the answer for this one. So here, after taking 3 common, first part is becoming an infinite GP. In the second one, this is nothing but that is P into, it's very clear, it is an AGP. You can apply directly that formula. Otherwise, the process by which this formula is obtained, and you can use even that one. Anyway, either way, it's okay. That is the procedure of solving this problem. Now let's go for the next question. So this is f of x equal to x cube plus 2x square into, that is f dash 1. Next one, x into, this is what? Okay, that is f double dash 2. And this is f triple dash 3. Then what is the value of f of 10? So in this case, actually, you take the f dash 1 as small a, for example. Next, f double dash 2 as small b. Next one, f triple dash 3 as c. So the same f of x can be now taken as, this is x cube plus 2ax square plus this is bx plus c. This is what you can write. Okay. And next term, since we have taken f dash 1 as a there, you can now find out f dash x, of course. So what is f dash x? This is nothing but 3x square. And here we have the 2ax square, so which is now 4ax, the derivative. And the next one is, this is bx, the derivative is b only. Similarly, find out f double dash x. 3x square derivative 6x, 4ax derivative 4a, and b derivative 0. F triple dash x, it is only 6. Now in this one, put x equal to 1. Then f dash 1 you will get. What is that value? F dash 1 is a only. 3 plus 4a plus b. Similarly, in this next one, put x equal to 2. But f double dash x is nothing but what? B only. So b equal to, here you are going to get 6 into that is 2 there. So this is 12 plus 4a. Okay, this is plus 4a. Okay, so that's what you are going to get when you substitute this one. Of course, this value is now nothing but b. So 12 plus this 4a. Okay, so this is 12 plus 4a. You got one more relation in between a and b, of course. Okay, so that's how we are going to, find out two equations. Even the third one, put x equal to 3 now. If you put x equal to 3 there, this is f triple dash 3 equal to what? 6. So that means c equal to 6 there. Now you'll be getting ABC values, thereby f of x. Okay, which is of course nothing but x cube plus 3ax. This is what? 2ax square and plus bx plus c. And we got all the values of ABC, of course. Thereby, you'll be knowing f of x. Once you know this one, f of 10 we can find out, and that's going to be 218 because this is an integer type question. So nearest value if you take, you will get 218. That is the answer for this one. Okay. So the next question. This is from the matrices, of course. A is given. What is that one? That is 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. B is a matrix, 3 by 3 matrix. This B1 stands for column 1. B2 stands for column 2. B3 stands for column 3, which satisfy the conditions A into B1, some column matrix was given, A into B2, another column matrix, A into B3, third column matrix. What's the determinant of A? You can use any row, any column to find out the determinant. According to the properties of the determinants, you can take any row or any column to expand this. For example, you have taken last row, then 1 into 1. So determinant of A is 1, which is not 0. That means what? A inverse exists. Okay, A inverse exists because it is a non-singular matrix. So A inverse exists here. So let's find out A inverse by the formula A inverse equal to adjoint of A by the det A. So you'll be getting A inverse. Once you get A inverse, now you can take this one. A into B1 equal to some column matrix. Was that 2, 3, 1. Now you pre-multiply with A inverse. Of course, we have to find out A inverse, which is adjoint of A by det A. Then A inverse into A into this is B1 is equal to A inverse into this column matrix 2, 3, 1. Okay, so A inverse into A is I there, I into B1. B1 is equal to this A inverse into this column matrix 2, 3, 1. So when you simplify this one, column 1 of matrix B you will get. Same process will apply for second one, third one. Then we'll get B1, B2, B3, which are the three columns of the matrix A. Once you get the, matrix B, of course. Okay. So once you get the three columns of the matrix B, you can find out that is what determinant of the B and even trace diagonal sum of the elements of the diagonal elements of the matrix B means what? That is nothing but trace of B there. So you can calculate both alpha and beta. Okay. Because once you know the matrix B there by this process, you'll be knowing all the three columns. Thereby, you can find out both alpha and beta, which is alpha is the determinant of B. And what about beta means? That is the trace of the matrix B. Because that is simply some of the diagonal elements of that matrix. So once you find out these two, if you find out this alpha cube plus beta cube, you'll be getting 117 as a value. Okay. Okay. So that's all for today. And majority questions are easy only. So you can easily score the marks in these type of papers there. Okay. That's all. All the best. Take care. Thank you.